still ain't the same without it. Bench Mike. Still empty. Hanging red.
Is that more for repetition? So like, I don't know, shoulders memorize, staying at that level? You talk a lot about like activity. People talk a lot about like high activity in terms of punching. How do you train for that? Like for instance, let's say this game plan, not for this one, but for any one of your fighters, you want to hit 100 punches per round. Okay, so how do you build up to that?
Just 4-minute rounds with 30 seconds in between.
It's more mental than physical. It's more of a reminder thing.
Tremendous conditioning.
I see the sign, that's why I'm asking, because I see that everything that he does is like perfection. You know, and I'm very intelligent, well spoken, very articulate. That's why I said when you said depends what he wants to do, I'm like, he can make a great trainer. He's been in the ring and he speaks so
What's up? Where we going? Let's go, man. Come on, let's go. Unless you want to take Burns?
Burns. It's a steakhouse. Like $100 a steak.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a Kobe meat there then.
Last time we went to not I like T1 Flash.
Look at that, he does too, that's right. I talk about that all the time. I couldn't wait to get down here.
They don't have them up there?
No,
Really?
no fair, man.
Chicken sandwich good?
So, you the come man? The Carlos is the come man, right?
My father was Ben Getty.
Oh, so you're the
Ben son.
the son of the man that discovered him.
I've seen it all.
How old are you?
44.
Oh, so you've been here all, even through the amateurs? Were you always interested? As you know, 'cause, I mean, maybe your dad was coming without you.
He was coaching regardless. I mean, there was times when, I mean, I used to work out at a state, you know.
So my point is, you've always been this involved.
No. He brought me in after my father passed away. He said, just quit your job, come work for me.
Oh wow!
I did.
What do you role?
What's that?
Your role?
Make sure he trains. When he's starting camp, I'll just go pick him up, take him to the line, runs in, start getting stuff. And when it's time for the gym, just come here to the gym.
Beautiful. Man, that shows character.
It just shows you how well grounded he is, how well brought up he was.
Just his mindset.
Honorable person. I mean, he's honoring my father every time he steps in the ring.
So
I mean,
he never forgets to
it gives me
mention.
goosebumps.
He never forgets to mention him either. Never. And when someone, I know I've made the mistake a couple of times, you say, oh, you're training, he'll say, well, my first trainer or my original trainer, he always corrects people.
Right. You done?
Yep. Boxers had a whole new definition to what it means to be in a high-paid hooker. Whole new definition. We the ones you don't want to meet in the streets.
Keith, what has changed for you in terms of training? Because I'm reading the sign, fatigue makes cowards out of men. And I'm wondering how long you've been training this intense. I was asking, Dan, you just did about 20 minutes on that double end bag. Is it more about repetition and things like that? And it just got me to thinking, how long have you been training this hard at this level? Or has it changed as you've been growing?
Yeah, man, it's changed, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I always do something new. Doing this for 21 years, man, it'd be boring because camp already is boring, man, Can't eat sweets, can't eat bread. Like, I just want some bread and butter every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Can't eat bread, you're on a strict diet, you're on a strict training regimen, you know what I'm saying? Bedtime ain't the same kind of bedtime, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You restrict yourself a lot as a fighter, man. And that's what makes you a real champion. I mean, that's what shows that hard work, that dedication, and that's what produces a good show for the fight fans, you know what I mean? That we dedicate ourselves to being athletes, pushing ourselves always to get the best out of ourselves so that we can perform, so that we can keep making these dreams of ours come true. And we got a support team and everything, but I just always do something new, man. There was a camp where I watched some Ali film and I focused on the triple jab. There's camps where I decided like I'm gonna run 14 miles, There's camps where I started bicycling. There's camps where I was swimming, I mean, just something, man. There's always something, I did a little bit more band work this camp, putting the work on my Jacob's ladder here, man, making sure this thing is here for a reason, getting my sweat on, getting my ultra drip on like y'all saw the other day on the Versa Climber, man, and I'm just changing it up, man, strength and conditioning. I used to be a big fan of P90X. P90X, I wasn't into too much of the whole regiment. We do a little bit of their stretching, their yoga and stuff. We do a little bit of that, but mostly we would kill their plyo. We do the plyo once, twice a week. We bust through out of that. I don't know what it is, something like a 45-minute workout, something like that. And it's good, man. You need the plyometrics. You need that burst training, man. There's just boxing's such a funny sport, man. You go from camp to camp to camp, city to city to city, country to country to country, man. And fighters, they have their team, their trainer, they got their normal regimen, and then they bring in extra strength and conditioning coaches, man. Sometimes it's track based. They out on a track field getting sprints in, putting parachutes behind them, putting resistant pulleys behind them. You know what I'm saying? You got the new thing where people are working on that rope. They got that rope and everything. I mean, there's just the fitness world
has evolved.
Multi-billion, dollar industry nowadays. I mean, health ain't going away. Politically, they always talk about healthcare. I don't know if it's just because I'm a young buck and I'm not too much into politics, but I say healthcare, take care of your health. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are jumping on that, man. They understand that it's your responsibility to take care of your health. You can either buy healthy food and put good things into your body, or you can get messed up, go to the doctor, pay a big doctor bill, and then end up having to pay more money for the medication that ain't really gonna help you anyways. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man.
How was Jamaica on a brighter note?
Jamaica, man.
Your aunt, man, she says you were having a ball out there and that you guys enjoyed yourself. How was taking some time off away from this? The way you said, by a life of a boxer is continuous and continuous training camps. You got a break for the holidays. How was it? Have you ever been to Jamaica? Or was that your first?
Never been. It was my first time,
I went last year too, by the way.
Where was you at?
I went to Montego Bay.
Yeah, Montego Bay. We was right outside of Montego Bay. We stayed in an Airbnb that fit all 20 of our family members that were there, man. It was beautiful to have the family. I seen cousins and people that I ain't been able to see in a long time. All my sisters, my brothers, my dad's wife and her kids and everything. Everybody was out there, man. It was a real nice experience. The beaches are really nice. I'm from Florida, so beach ain't nothing new to me. You know what I mean? But it was beautiful weather in December. I was swimming in December. I don't really swim in December out here. I did in Jamaica. I went snorkeling. and the people, man, the people. What I loved about Jamaica, man, the most common terminology, respect, man. Respect, you know. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. Respect, man. You know. And that mentality, just being there, hearing everybody respect, you know. You can see that the country is struggling. You know, I grew up with a few Jamaican friends. They in the you know, Honda Civics. They put together race cars and everything, turbo. They help your boy learn how to get a speeding ticket back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But
part of that Fast and the Furious life.
Yeah, you know, and that's what made me go back to the Prius, because I know where my roots are. My roots are in driving fast, and you always get in trouble for driving fast. So I had to make myself tone down when I first got my major paycheck. I made myself buy that Prius, man. But you know, growing up with them, I used to ask them about Jamaica, man, and I remember them telling me what the exchange rate was when we was about like 12, 13, 14 years old, you know? And when I was over there, that exchange rate had to have doubled, right? So American people should know throughout the years, we're common with inflation, right? But their inflation is rapid, okay? And it is destroying their economy, you know what I mean? And the people are definitely suffering. And you just see that, you know, no matter what though, man, the people got good hearts, man, positive attitudes, and they still a little bit more rebel-like, you know what I mean? Because they know the government is effing up. Our government's effing up, but everyone feels like they got a good job or they're working towards a good job, so no one's really standing up. We have the big protesters on Wall Street and things like that every once in a while, but at the end of the day, and things that happen with the bankers and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, you see on their walls, man, you know, power to the people, all these little positive sayings, like these sayings in the gym that help you want to train harder and be the best.